Oh, we're not drinking still at home, so we're really good. We're good on that.
There was a light in that one. I mean,
there is a light?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, well, I didn't, you see, it was hard to see. Yeah, that's good, right there. A little higher, just a bit. We're adjusting cameras. A little lower, if you can. I know that's, there, perfect. There's going to be a little bit of an edge, but we're fine.
Welcome, everyone.
Hi,
everyone on YouTube, on Facebook, and Zoom. We're very excited about this. We're very nervous. We won't lie.
Yeah, and don't worry if you have to come and go. We completely understand.
We expect it to be a very long show tonight.
Well, longer than what
we're cooking a full meal live, and we don't know what's going to happen. We don't even know what we're doing.
I'm still waiting. Actually, there's that poll going on. Nick's going to start sharing some info as well on Facebook, where you can go and vote for the live ingredients. So let's give a premise on what our show is, what's happening today in Jean-Luc and Nick's kitchen. This episode is called Cook What You Got. So Nick and I are huge fans of the TV show Chopped. We've loved that TV show for ages, and if you don't know what it is, basically chefs come into a kitchen, they get a basket of ingredients for appetizer, main course, and dessert, and they don't know what these ingredients are. And so they have to open the basket and then create a meal or something to eat with those ingredients. So we decided we can't do it with a bunch of people, and we weren't going to do it against each other, but we thought, why don't we involve you guys and ask you guys what to cook, and then also ask you to surprise us with ingredients as we're cooking live. Funny thing is, as you all remember, what was our word last Sunday? Surprise, right? So it kind of goes along with what we were talking about. Sometimes things happen and you just have to go with it. And so we're hoping to have some fun with this. We want to talk about all sorts of stuff. We don't only want to talk about WW, we want to talk about everything. At some point during the actual show, Rosie is actually going to be taking over the host with Samosas. So Rosie and Kim have agreed to help us. And we will be asking a couple of people to unmute themselves and have a combo with us as we're cooking live. And then we'll mute those few, and then a few more people can join in so we can have this interactive cooking session. You can ask me questions about what we're cooking, how we're doing it. So feel free to raise your hands, and we're going to try to follow that list and give everybody some time to interact with us as we do this. This is very, very funny. I can't believe that we have 35 people waiting for me to cook stuff with ingredients that I don't even have out yet. We told you we're doing this from scratch. So some of the ingredients that we were picked, what time is it?
It's 5 hours.
I'm going to take some of the ingredients out because I don't really want to do
it in order of the vote.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
So what's happening right now is on YouTube and Facebook, I just shared a link to a poll. What this is that we are asking you to go vote live right now on a poll for ingredients that we are going to throw into our recipes live. You guys are helping us change our recipes live right now. So I just posted a link on Facebook, and it's also been posted on YouTube right now. I will post it again in the Zoom chat as well. And what that's going to do is that we're going to add something to our meal later.
Yeah. So what we did is earlier this week, we asked all of you in our Facebook group to vote on 6 ingredients that you want to see in our appetizer and in our main course. So the 6 ingredients, that one, and I'm going to go from the highest to the lowest. The very top was butternut squash. So we will be making something with butternut squash tonight. I already prepped it. I cut it. I bought a huge one. And actually, the funny thing is I bought it because I was preparing to make some butternut squash soup this week. So I thought, let's add it to the list. We have it in the kitchen. It's in our pantry. The next thing that was on the second highest vote, and butternut squash, of course, we all know 0 points. So, woo-woo, thank you for giving me some 0-point food to cook with tonight. The next one is, where is it? Ground turkey. So, I have some ground turkey right here. We know it's already thawed, ready to go. So, we'll be cooking with some ground turkey, and that got 112 points. And then I'm looking at my next order. Next order is chicken. So, we have 2 just plain chicken breast thawed, ready to go. Not sure exactly what we're going to be making. I have an idea what I'm making, but
not exactly.
Sure yet. The next thing is some Laughing Cow cheese. So that will be incorporated with our dinner. Oh, I missed yeah. And that was 70 votes. And that's 1 point per slice.
I'm just joining things everywhere, guys. I'm joining Facebook. I'm sharing links. I'm sorry if I'm a little quiet right now. I will be back and talking shortly.
doesn't shut up, and now I feel like I'm the only one talking.
Sorry. I'll get there eventually.
I know you will. I know you will.
I just have to figure everything out.
Well, unmute Rosie so I can have someone to chat with. Like, why am I chatting with myself?
There we go. Rosie.
Hey, Rosie. Unmute Kim, too, so we have some people to chat with.
Kim. There you go.
How are you? Oh, we can't hear you yet.
I can't hear you guys.
1 second. We can't hear you. What is the other one? There we go. Broccoli, I'm just grabbing some ingredients in the fridge, no?
Oh, I know why we can't hear them.
Why?
My phone's
connected to, sorry. Our phones, we have a speaker and like an external JBL speaker that we use and we play our cat sleeping music at night. Our phones connect to the speaker in our room. So when we go live, we always forget to disconnect the speaker, the Bluetooth from it.
I still can't hear them though.
I'm not sure. Test. I'm not sure.
There we go.
I can hear you now.
Can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
I can.
Can you hear me now? And have you noticed I have a new title in my name?
Yes, I saw that. Dave's assistant. Love it.
I love it, Rosie.
Love it.
Love it, Rosie.
I'm making it happen. I'm going to be your assistant one day.
One day.
Making millions of dollars.
So the other ingredients that I forgot to mention so far are wonton wrappers and also broccoli. So my concoction that I'm actually creating for what I'm creating for the appetizer tonight, which I decided to do, was I'm going to be creating a turkey butternut squash wonton. And I'm going to put them in the air fryer and see how that turns out. I'm then going to be creating a chicken roulade with laughing cow cheese and broccoli inside of it. And it's going to be baked and rolled in the oven and baked in the oven. But what's going to be fun is you guys are telling me the extra ingredients that I need to add to these two meals that I have no clue. So let's go to the poll real quick just to see where we're at poll-wise. If you don't mind,
let's see the poll.
Let's see where we're at because we haven't closed it yet. We want to wait a little bit before we even start closing that because I want to start making what I've decided to make.
You shouldn't see this.
But I still want to see.
Yes,
you're right. I will look. I'm going to start because I need to put some water in this anyway.
Ooh, interesting. I see some clear.
You can talk about it.
So one of them is clear winner for the.
It's gotta be corn. Please let it be corn. Please
I will see. We'll see.
Put corn in everything.
Corn in everything. Yay!
Everybody drink,
right?
right?
We didn't even think about making a cocktail or a mocktail for dinner. That would have been fun.
That would have been great.
A corn mocktail? That would have been chunky.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have been
No,
good.
you just make it look like corn.
Well, I watched something
and design it so that the glass is covered in green paper that makes it look like a cob of corn.
Oh, look at you go. Look at you go. So basically drag cleaning up our
dragging up your glass.
Dragging up, yes, exactly.
Dragging up your.
Sorry about the noise. There's going to be some pots and pans next thing around. You're going to actually see me cooking as I normally cook, and Nick's going to be like, close the cupboard!
I'll just walk behind him as I always do, and.
Oh, you'll make fun of me. I'm waiting for it.
It's gonna happen.
I'm waiting for it.
He's doing pretty good so far.
I've been trying to be cognizant of it.
He's doing pretty good so far, so I'll give him that. So right now on Facebook and YouTube, I have shared the links for both Zoom and everything else, so you guys can actually join. And Rosie, I'm actually gonna be host again.
Okay.
Okay. So just
if you're wondering, the poll is in the comments. You just have to click on the link and then you can take the poll, okay?
Yes.
Bring it. You might want to bring it back. I don't know how to make it once you've done it. How to get? Oh, it's working now. No, it's not.
Yeah.
It needs to be repeted a few times.
Yeah,
I think,
I'll send it again.
Comments.
Yeah, I'll send it again right here. There you go. A few times. Okay, so now. Okay, perfect. So I'll make you the host so that we can then. Okay, so then.
With the most.
Perfect. Okay. So now you have control. So what do you want me to do?
Can you start the water there? Because that needs to boil. It's on, right? Can you add a little bit of like the Himalayan pink salt to the water?
Yeah. So we got some new spices.
Oh my God, we got spices from Clubhouse. I'm so excited.
As you guys saw on Instagram and everywhere else, we actually they reached out to us and asked us. Wrong one. This one's the one.
I was like, we didn't use that much already. Like we just got them. Which one is it?
am I missing? Oh, it's over there. Yeah, because we are the bagel seasoning.
Ah,
Okay, yeah. So we have here garlic and onion, black pepper and salt. So we'll be using some of these tonight. Garlic and herb, black pepper and sea salt. Another one here. So for those on Zoom. And a pink Himalayan salt. So you asked me to put this in the water.
And that's what basically I'm going to be, yeah, just a little bit, yeah, not much, we don't need that much. I'm gonna take the
It's
compliment.
gonna be a stuff to meet the ball.
Well,
Always is. I am the one. He's making dinner for me, right? So, you know, that's.
No, she said spicy meatball, not fussy meatball.
No, exactly, spicy.
I heard spicy, right? Am I right?
Spicy.
Not fussy? Okay, spicy, yeah,
I like spicy too.
True, very true.
I don't understand what the problem
So
is.
I'm gonna start browning my ground turkey.
Okay. Is there anything else you want me to do while you're doing that?
Yes, start getting the broccoli ready to steam, because I want that steam so we can mash it.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna mash my broccoli and put the laughing cow and broccoli mashed together, and that's gonna be my spread to put inside my chicken breast, and then roll my chicken breast. I think that's what I'm doing. I think.
In a few minutes, I'm going to start telling him what the ingredients are. So if you haven't voted yet, please go vote on
And
the poll.
just on the appetizer and the dinner right now, but the dessert doesn't need to be.
It's still there,
Oh,
but you can still
okay.
vote.
Yeah, they can
Keep
still
voting.
vote.
How much do you need? That entire thing that I had?
For the broccoli?
Yeah,
I think that's plenty. We don't need, well, it doesn't matter how much there is.
But we're not, you're just stuffing the chicken.
Yeah, I'm
right?
just stuffing the chicken, and
So
there's
do
just
you need
a
a
bowl.
bowl?
I don't think I need that second
That's why,
one. Yeah.
that's what I thought. I
So
thought you were
then
putting a little too
tell them
much.
When you ask them if they're making a pasta dish, I believe you are not making a pasta dish.
Yeah, no, we
No.
decided to go,
We decided to try to see, it depends what we get added on soon. So that's why we're gonna check the poll soon, see what the new ingredients are, and based
Yeah,
on
because
that.
this is what our first inclination was for when we saw these ingredients. This is what we had talked about, and so I'm going with it.
Yeah,
But whatever we see comes up next might change our path.
yeah, I think there are.
Do you want these recipes recorded?
No.
The question.
No, I don't think, I think what ends up happening is if there is a successful recipe that we like that comes out of this, we will then re-record it completely as a recipe and then point it out correctly and make sure that it becomes one of our recipes that we put online. This is just a lot of fun tonight. We thought, you know, something different, something new, and hopefully you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay, so broccoli started. What's next? What do you want me to do next?
We're waiting for that to boil so we can put the actual butternuts.
And the oven's already on.
Yeah, I already and we were smart. We turned the oven on before the show even started. I was like, I'm gonna preheat it to 275, so that way when the show airs, I just bumped it up.
We'll be honest, when we film our actual recipe videos, that's something we always forget. And you'll always notice that, and the oven's supposed to be set, oh, beep, 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 beep. Yeah, we always make that mistake. Not today. We actually wrote notes. You see, it says, turn on oven.
I had a post-it note on the actual.
Turn on oven. See?
And I had to post a note on the oven for a while there.
And we're plugging the air fryer as well, so it's ready.
Yes. And then maybe if you want to open the wonton wrappers after and just take out, we decided, because wonton wrappers, if you don't know that, 2 wonton wrappers is 1 point, which is kind of fun. So you feel like you're getting a lot of little, like, bites of happiness when you fill them with anything. And you don't even need to fill them with, like, savory stuff. You can make desserts out of it, too. I don't need all of that ground turkey.
What do you need?
I'm going to put half. Because we're only making 10.
Yep.
Well, actually, no, I'm gonna do it all. And then whatever's cooked, we can add to something else, like this week, to our quinoa or something like that.
Yeah, that works. Yeah. And it's 0 points anyway.
Exactly. So do you want beef flavored turkey or chicken flavored turkey tonight? I'm thinking chicken flavored turkey. Does that make any sense? Beef or chicken flavored turkey? So, do we still have Rosie and Kim on there?
Yeah, they're on there.
Yeah, we're just letting you guys chat away, because you guys are like chatty patty.
Well, ask if anybody else has any questions.
Yeah, if anybody else wants
to join the combo.
already asking, so I was going to, so we could put Devin on there for now.
Sure.
Jean-Luc, cool with that?
Jean-Luc, I would say, re-say what ingredients you're working on right now.
Thank you. So right now, I'm currently working on my ground turkey. I've got my ground turkey in the frying pan, and I'm actually going to be adding some boveda to it. And we said we're going to add the chicken boveda. That's why I was making some jokes about, is it going to be beef turkey or chicken turkey? Because we season our turkey with either beef seasoning or chicken seasoning, depending on what we're eating, depending what flavor we want. And we look at both and chicken because we don't have any in there. The cupboard's open, you can make a comment.
Okay, so I'm gonna open up and unmute Devin so she can chat too, okay?
Yeah, for sure. Bridget on YouTube is saying she's getting hungry.
Woo-hoo!
And then we've got a few people.
Devin, you can unmute?
I got the wontons out, hun, so those are ready.
So we have 10 there, because we're
Is it
gonna do
good?
did we say 5 each or 6 each? Because it's
5 each. He said, no, 6 each.
It's gotta be 6,
There
right?
you go. Devin, you're unmuted.
Hi, Devin, how are ya?
I'm good, how about you boys?
I'm doing great.
Doing good.
Before you guys keep going, I just want to say, anybody who is interested in talking, and if I miss you, please feel free to private message me and let me know that you're on the list there. Thank you.
I see Lynn going like, me.
I wanna give some love to Rosie and Kim already for being willing to help us out, because we knew this was we couldn't do it just the two of us.
Well, we could, but it'd be like a lot of dead air, because we'd be like, wait, what are we doing now?
In the sense of controlling the computer and doing the cooking and.
Because you could hit the thing and I was just going like waiting. Well, you're unmuted now.
Yeah, you're unmuted now.
If you guys have questions in chat,
Now you get to talk.
So I'm still just working on the.
Sure.
Did you guys have to buy all those ingredients that were on that list that people were voting for? Oh.
We bought all of them to make sure and a lot of them are already stuff we already had. That's why we're calling this one Cook What You Got.
So most of it was stuff that we had in our house.
Yeah.
Some of the things, like the butternut squash, is not something we always
But we had it now.
But we had it, so we said we'd add it. But
Yeah.
a lot of this other stuff is just stuff like the Cheetos we have in our house. We eat those all the time now. Popcorn we always have in our house.
That was the basis
I'm trying
of
to
today.
Yeah, but everything on that list is things
we already had.
normally have.
Yeah, stuff we already had.
Oh,
So I'm actually gonna go check now. So I think it's time to reveal the ingredients for the appetizer at least. Okay. So let's do appetizer.
Before you do that, reiterate what ingredients you're working on right now.
So right now I've got the ground turkey cooking in the frying pan. I put a little bit of both in.
Boiling
I'm
butternut squash.
boiling the butternut squash, because the butternut squash is now going to become a mash that I'm going to add my turkey to, and then that's going to become the filling of my wontons.
And these are the wontons right here. And the wontons we buy are this.
Yeah, we buy them. They're
in like the.
They're in
start to
different
see
places at
where's
every
the other
store.
half?
It's in the right here.
The other half is missing.
So basically, we're making a butternut squash, ground turkey, wonton.
Yes.
Bite. Popper. Bite. Popper. Bite.
Yeah. And you find this in the vegetable area at the grocery store, and we love buying these. And I'll say this as a good tip for all of you out there: if you love wonton, if you love spring rolls, make them yourself. It is such a way.
I see you.
Huh?
I'm just telling Sue. There are people who are waving, and I'm like, I see you.
Oh, okay. Oh, you want to see it? Oh yeah, here you go. It looks like this.
I just added a lot of chili, the garlic chili sauce, because Nick loves it, and
Yes.
I do too. I'll show them. Yeah. I just added a tablespoon of it, because it's just yummy, this stuff.
Here, it's just a chili paste. So what we're doing is we're going to take, so what I was saying about the wonton wrappers and spring roll wrappers is that they're very low point when you get them just like that. What ends up happening is when you make spring rolls, it's actually the oils and all that ends up really increasing the point value of your spring roll. So if you buy just the wrapper itself, which 2 of them is 1 point, and you stuff them all with 0 point ingredients, and you air fry them with a spray of olive oil, which means 0 points, that means the only points you have are the actual wrapper. And so if you love them, make them. And it takes no time, guys. It's very easy.
Make a cheese stick out of them.
Yes.
There's a question for you guys to show the flavoring.
The flavoring?
I guess your seasoned stuff.
Oh, the
all the
seasoned.
stuff you're using seasoned.
Yeah, I'm using roasted red pepper garlic. I just put in the garlic and onion from Clubhouse. A lot of these are Canadian, so unfortunately in the U.S. you might not find some of these exact ones. You can maybe get them on Amazon, however.
Right here, and I'll show you guys this one right here too. We love Clubhouse. That's why they sent us all this. So, if you guys saw the video we put out, they even sent us a letter. We use their stuff all the time. We love spicy We find that one of the things that we embraced in this journey was adding spice to our food. When we know we're having chicken all the time or turkey all the time, and a lot of people say, how can you have that every day? Because spices is what changes the taste and flavor of what we're having. It's what we use to change what we're doing every day. It's not the actual pieces, because chicken's bland. Like, chicken breast on its own steam is bland. There's no flavor. But if you add just the butter chicken spices, not even any butter chicken sauce or anything, just add the spice. It'll infuse in your chicken, and you'll have that taste. And you'll get if you use different spices and different things when you're actually baking it or cooking it, it'll give you different flavors, and then it'll make you appreciate and want to use that specific protein a little bit more.
Question again, are you using the bovril right now to season your turkey?
Yes, I put 2 tablespoons of the chicken bovril in that turkey. Put 2 tablespoons of it. And this is what the turkey is currently looking like as we speak. I like to cook. Right there. Yeah, right here. So I'll just move it right to this one. So it's on in the other Zoom room. It's on the other channel and on the other screen. I actually like, and I know this sounds funny. This is something that we both like. We like to char our meat a little bit. Yeah. We like when the meat gets a little crispy and darker. Yeah. So we let it cook a lot longer sometimes when we want that texture, because the more you cook, different ways of cooking your meat, of course you always want to make sure chicken and turkey is well cooked. So we like our turkey very well cooked. Exactly. Especially the ground turkey, because again, ground turkey never used to be our favorite. No. It took us a long time not a long time, but it took us a way to figure out how to season it.
It took us multiple journeys.
Well, you know what? Let's just say ground chicken never makes it into this house, and when it does by accident, we're very sad because we don't like ground chicken at all, isn't that?
So I have another question for you guys. Someone would like to know where you got the white cheddar Cheetos, and can they see what they look like?
Yeah. You want to go get the real?
Yes, I'll go get a full bag.
While you're getting that, Jean-Luc, Carol commented that Clubhouse, the garlic sauce is her favorite seasoning. What is your favorite seasoning?
Okay, my favorite seasoning is the maple bacon. I love the maple bacon. I think that goes on everything.
Yeah. Sue from Ajax is in a complete agreement. She just went totally nuts when you said.
But I can't lie. Every single Clubhouse seasoning I use, I very rarely that I do not use.
So this is a Simply Cheetos. This is the way they look like. It's white cheddar. We find them everywhere in our grocery stores. Like, we've not had any issue finding them anywhere. And we love them. Like, we did our favorite things on them. They're really low point. The serving size is 56 pieces, so 50 grams, which is 10 points. But if you reduce it in half and do a 25-gram portion, which is 28 pieces, which is still a lot, you get that cheesy feeling that you want.
I weigh them.
And he weighs them. So
25 grams for 5 points, and you get a nice bowl a nice serving. And what I like about these cheesies, they actually taste like cheesies. They're not because I've tasted some of the other ones that are the low carb ones, and they just don't have that texture that these ones do.
Yeah, definitely.
So Crystal has asked, has anyone tried the WW? It was the WW Cheetos cheddar puffs.
We have
the white cheddar.
the cheese. Yeah, we don't. They're not our favorite. The mac and cheese ones.
Yeah, she's showing them.
Yes, we.
No. I don't think we have those.
No, we don't have those ones.
Is that in the
Are
States?
Yeah,
it's in the States.
American?
Yes, Crystal's from New York,
So we don't get them in Canada.
Yeah, we don't have those. That's the one thing about the product, is that we don't have a lot of your products, and then vice versa. There's some things we have that you guys don't have. It's so weird how all the products are so different. Because I would love that. I would probably love that, because I love cheesies.
We're gonna.
Oh, wow.
It's bad. Because he heard me say that earlier about being weirded out by that. So I'm going to unmute Janet because she'd like to chat too.
Awesome.
If anybody else wants to chat, just raise your hand. Raise your hand, ask Rosie, she'll unmute you.
And we'll chat about anything.
Mostly people have been sending me private messages with questions.
That works too.
Ask the question. You can send them that way. You can also send it to them open on everyone on the chat, because we'll all see them. Mostly I wanted, if you're sensitive, if there's, you want to participate so I can see you, because there's so many people, it's hard to always see.
All right, you ready, hon? Yes, so what
And
are we,
I'm gonna unmute Sue as
is it
well.
for the
Okay,
appetizer?
so before everyone starts talking, I'm gonna reveal the appetizer ingredients. You ready, hon?
Yep.
The first ingredient is avocado.
Oh, in the appetizer?
Yes.
That was nice.
And the second
No,
ingredient.
yeah, because I need avocado and the second ingredient for appetizer?
There's a tie right now. I'll give it to one because it was a very corn.
Corn.
Yes, so corn and avocado. Go!
You can
So-
make an avocado, oh, that's not as bad. That's not
Yeah, that's
So
easy,
big
that's
deal.
easy.
Avocado, yogurt,
Or you could do a
and
chutney.
or a
I was
dip.
gonna say, sort of like, what's that thing called,
Or a relish.
a guacamole, just make a guacamole with corn.
We have corn?
Oh,
Yeah. They're in the pan.
I just have
Or
a
you
quick
can just eat
question.
avocado on its own. Grilled avocado is actually pretty good too.
It's really good.
Anything with,
There was a suggestion of baking an egg in an avocado.
not sure if they can, I haven't, but I don't know if you can, under these parameters. Where did they go?
We're checking we thought we had corn, we might not. We might not have corn! We couldn't buy it this week.
Where,
Oh,
somebody,
that's shocking. Somebody go give them corn quick.
I'm dying to.
Tom here who's the closest to where they live, but it would take me like a while to get
There was no corn, like, no fresh corn.
too far.
You don't have canned corn?
No, that's what we were looking for, because that's what we knew we were gonna have to use. I'm just checking to make sure we
You
have
need me
some.
to drive up to your place and deliver you some corn?
Well, that should be of all things for us not to have, of all things to answer.
Oh, this is funny.
All right, so the other one was, pepperoni.
Yeah.
Okay,
So the other one that had a tie was turkey pepperoni. So we'll put turkey pepperoni instead. Maybe a little harder for him to do avocado and turkey pepperoni. So let's see what he does in the appetizer with that. Okay.
The beef and chicken stuff that you guys are talking about, is that only available in Canada?
Yes, Beauville is only available in
Beauville is
Canada,
Canada.
unfortunately.
Or it's not
I
on,
think something similar to that in the States.
they're not on Amazon then, huh? Because I know, the spices are on Amazon down here.
You might be able to get Bovidin on Amazon,
You
you might
might.
scan it, I would check.
There might be an equivalent in the States too of a similar type of product. It's basically condensed broth, right? It's a very it's like almost like a
Oh, okay, it's Nora.
yeah.
Yeah. It also comes in cubes, but that's the liquid stuff.
Actually, the name will
Okay,
be gone.
we have
Oh,
the
it is
cubes,
Nora
we
Nora
have
now.
the cubes.
Yeah, it's almost like the cubes, except it's liquid.
Stores have different equivalents of that, like, you know, if you go, let's say, to Food Basics, you've got selection, if you go to Sobeys, there's compliments, whatever. Again, we're talking about Canadian, but I mean, I'm presuming US probably has the same.
Cool. Thank you, everybody.
You're welcome. Oh, Sue's unmuted too. Hey, Sue, how are you?
I'm good.
I couldn't think I was unmuting her.
You know what?
He's
I
not
heard
listening.
avocado and I have no corn. I'm like, I have no
I
corn.
have corn for you, you're just too far.
Which is the weirdest
Anyway,
thing.
I was gonna talk about the Clubhouse spices, I mean, I literally put that crap on everything, okay, seriously?
Yep.
If they can come up with something, and I'm sorry, the maple, is,
Someone said they put it on popcorn and it was really good.
Ooh. I
Yeah.
haven't tried that.
Because it would be like
yet.
a bacony flavor, right? So it would probably be pretty good. So yeah.
It's on spice as well.
So
Well, right now, I'm eating chicken breast with
Will we mash that?
grease,
Yes, you can match this.
you know, salt, pepper, stuff like that.
Well, all of you who love that everything but the bagel, now that, they're coming out with an everything bagel.
Yeah, that'll be
Theirs
good.
is everything with bagel.
yeah, everything with bagel. They call
Theirs
it.
is called everything with bagel.
Okay, sorry, everything with bagel.
No, I was just, because I was looking at it because I didn't want to say the wrong name in the video the other day because I'm so used to
So,
saying the Trader
Do
Joe's.
you guys know if those spices are actually out?
They are.
Okay.
We've seen them in the
Okay,
store.
They are.
Okay, I'm going out, I
Yeah.
gotta go find this thing.
Yeah.
So I just mashed the what's it called again?
Butternut
Butternut
squash.
squash. I just mashed it, and I'm just adding it to the beef, to the ground turkey, all of it.
Yeah. Yeah. I've actually just taken my avocado out. I'm actually preparing I decided I'm going to be making, what's the other ingredient that needs to be in here?
Turkey
Turkey pepperoni. Okay, so pull that out.
I'm gonna be making a dip with avocado and some yogurt, for the actual, wonton turkey wrap.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
So that's what I'm making with the avocado. The turkey pepperoni is actually going to be fried up in a frying pan, hun, so we only need like 10, cut them off really small, and make them crunchy, as crunchy as you can. And then that will probably be, I'll put some inside the mixture? This mixture and inside the, into both.
That's a good idea. I like that idea. I like these turkey pepperonis, so I'm okay at one. I was like, yes!
Okay, so so the ingredients on the inside of the wontons will be
the butternut squash, turkey, and fried up pepperoni to make them almost like, what you would do with bacon bits, bacon bits, but more like what you do with a pancetta or something like that. I'm trying to get that idea of pancetta where you fry it up really crisp, crunchy. Put that in there, and then put some of that into the dip as well.
You take the Brussels sprouts?
Pardon me?
that's just really fucking term on.
Oh, I'm like, when were Brussels sprouts added to the list? We didn't have any. No, we do actually. I have some in the fridge.
So Dennis, did you have another question for the boys?
Yes, my question is, what's the hardest recipe you guys ever cooked?
This one right now.
This one's pretty weird. I won't lie, because this is like being like, we're like live, right? So
it's very different because we normally have our recipes planned out and we've tried them more than once, right?
It's all like live trying to figure something out. We've never really done that before. So this is, I know that one of the things that we've done, like,
one of
the oldest recipes that we used to always do, which is one of our favorites, we don't eat anymore because it's way too many points. It's called rigatoni pie. Oh my God. I don't know if you've ever heard of rigatoni pie. Any raised hands in Zoom at all? Anybody? Okay, so this is what rigatoni pie is. You grab a cake ring mold, and I'm not suggesting anyone make this. I'm just explaining to you what the recipe is. Do not make it. So you grab a cake mold, those snap ones, the ones that you can, like the spring mold, and you stand up all your rigatonis cooked rigatoni in that mold. And you take your sauce and you pour it inside each rigatoni. You cover it up and you cover it with cheese and you bake it. So when you come out and you remove the mold, it becomes like a pie of rigatoni and you cut slices. That was hard to make because you have to line up all the rigatoni. It takes forever, and so that one was a little harder to make. Is it good? Yeah.
But it sounds really good.
It was very decadent. Very decadent.
So where are you at right now, Jean-Luc?
So I've added my butternut squash to my turkey.
I'm going to move this camera.
Yeah, I've added my butternut squash to my turkey, so that's what I have right now in the frying pan. I'm adding some garlic plus to it because I just tasted it and I like that.
Oh, that was good.
I had to add a little bit of that, and then I decided, and I'm also going to be grabbing some basil, which we buy this basil right here.
The gourmet garlic.
Yeah. And I'm
we
buy our garlic that way too. And I'm only adding like a squirt of it because I don't want a lot.
Is the basil to taste?
Just a taste.
Okay.
Just a taste.
There you go. You have your camera there now.
Oh, thank you. Hi everybody. How are you?
Okay, what do you want me to do with the chicken?
We need to flatten it. Yes, we need to flatten the chicken.
And you'll need a stoneware?
Yes.
It's very weird having to do this like with people watching.
But that's what I did. I was like, I feel like I can't even look at them, and I need to finish my avocado dip. Like at least get that in the fridge. Yeah. And I'm not using all the avocado.
Yeah.
So what is your full plan, Jean-Luc?
My full plan right now. So we are creating for appetizer right now. The final appetizer will be a butternut squash turkey bacon wonton. With a avocado yogurt lime lemon dip.
Are you going to be air frying them?
Yes, they will be air fried. Yes. We will be putting those in the air fryer
right there. So I have this thing ready for the actual wonton. Okay. And I'm going to put these away because we're done with these. Yeah. I'm going to start flattening the chicken. Please. Is the oven ready?
Yeah. Do you want to flatten or do you want to do slices? Let's do slices.
So what is your favorite thing to cook?
My favorite thing to cook? It's so funny because
I love making my pizza. I love making our pizza. We adore making our pizza. I think that is so much fun for us to do. We like doing it with friends come over because we got to eat personal pan pizzas. Like, that was a huge, huge part of us trying to do our journey, but still incorporate fun foods and making people realize that WW food isn't different than anybody else's food.
Now, Devin and Sue, what would be your favorite things to cook?
Oh, I love that, Kim. You're so good.
Okay, I love making pizza. I make it at least once a week, and I do use the 2 ingredients. Dough. I put my own style on mine. My husband's a little bit different. He's fussy, so, doesn't have all the goodies. I like making a traditional turkey dinner. I mean, put me in the kitchen at Christmas time, which I have a feeling that's not gonna happen because all my people are February, but just put me in the kitchen, like I'm watching these guys right now, and it's almost like me in the kitchen when everybody else is in the living room talking with me. I love it. But tonight, I love mashed potatoes, but of course, as we know, they can be a little hard. So I'm making, I made mashed cauliflower, but what I do is I put a little bit of the Greek yogurt, and then I put, of course, my clubhouse garlic flex, and a little bit of salt, pepper, onion powder, and I just mix everything up, and I put it in my potatoes.
Okay, so new happenings have happened during this whole thing. I decided, since I still have a little bit of butternut squash, I'm adding it to my mixture of broccoli and Laughing Cow cheese to stuff my chicken breast instead now. So I'm now going to stuff my chicken breast with butternut squash, the broccoli, and the Laughing Cow.
Who knows what it's going to taste like?
No clue! But I'm sure we're going to eat it and like it. I hope. Fingers crossed.
Of course you are. Sounds great.
Where am I? Is this one? Yes, I just took this one.
I have a question.
Yes.
I know you guys make pizza, and I make it too, like the red sauce. Have you ever tried like a white sauce version?
Not yet. Nope.
Oh, I was just wondering if you did, because
We've used a lot of like Epicure pouches to make a white sauce to go with things, and we have ideas of things to try. I think we tried one with cauliflower once, and it wasn't the best.
No, we never made the cauliflower. No, I always wanted to, and we never made it.
I don't remember it.
No, we never made it. I keep saying, okay, I gotta try I've seen a recipe online where they actually puree cauliflower and add yogurt to it and make it so thin that it ends up tasting like an Alfredo sauce. It's cauliflower Alfredo. So I'm like, that would be a really fun thing to try, and I just haven't had the opportunity to do it. Not only that,
like a chicken pizza, like with chicken on it or something?
That would be good.
oh, I love a chicken barbecue pizza. I love a chicken barbecue pizza, and how I do that is I take my 0-point marinara sauce, and I'll take the Hughes barbecue sauce, and I'll mix those together, so it's a marinara barbecue, a marinara barbecue sauce.
Are you putting this through this?
Yes, that needs to go in there. So now that Nick mixed the avocado and the yogurt together, I think I do.
That's my job. I just go behind and I mix things, and I'm not really a chef, so
He's an amazing food chef, and
I just follow behind and I just do stuff, and I'm like, is this what you want next? I'm playing an accordion right now.
I'm taking the juice.
That's what I do in the kitchen, okay? It's not really working in here.
It's not working in there either.
Keep doing it. I should just match it with that.
Nick, your job is to look pretty in the kitchen.
The broccoli was too, it wasn't soft enough. You can try it. You can do it. So I'm taking half of a lemon and adding it to my yogurt and avocado mix. And I'm just squeezing it in by hand. And then I'm going to add some of my garlic paste that I have right here. Just the gourmet garlic. You guys are over here. I keep forgetting about you over here. You want to move that one for now?
You want it?
Anna, that chopper that he's using, I do believe is the WW one.
Yes, we love the WW chopper.
We love it.
There's two tools we love from WW. 3. The avocado cutter, we love it. We just used it a few minutes ago. If you guys have not seen this thing, it is amazing
And
for
it's good
avocado.
for everything, though.
We use this all the time. The other thing that we love is the pineapple corer. We love that one, and then we love the
popcorn maker, of course. And what I heard is the avocado thing is great to scrape out your butternut squash. Not your butternut squash, your spaghetti squash. When you're like doing a spaghetti squash, if you use the weird edge, I don't even know what.
It's the slotted end.
This one, that end. If you use this end, it's really easy to get right into the actual peel of it, so you're getting more of the squash out. I add a little bit of garlic, and I'm also adding, not even a tablespoon, I'm adding a drizzle.
Don't worry about mixing it, I'll do it myself.
A drizzle of pineapple habanero to the avocado and yogurt and garlic. Just a drop.
And you said it could be mashed.
What would be your favorite tool? Your most favorite tool?
So this right here, guys, sorry, I just cut in there. This is the mashed broccoli and butternut squash, okay? So that's what you have in
You
here.
can add the laughing cow.
How many? 2?
I would say 2, yeah. Add 2.
And that question was PG, so get your mind out of the gutter.
What's my favorite tool?
Oh, I didn't even go there.
I do, I work for a fastener company, come on. Studs, nuts, nipples.
Yeah. It happens, right?
I love it. That's hilarious. That is so funny. So I got that.
At one point, I was gonna go check his nuts.
I've got the pepperoni here fried up. If you can see in the frying pan here, it's pretty crispy and crunchy. You can get it more. I think this is good for me right now because it's going into the wonton. Whoops, I dropped you. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some of this one right now to my mix of butternut squash and turkey, and then I'm gonna fry up the rest of it to be a little crunchier in the dip because I think it'll get too soggy if I don't fry it up a little bit more.
So Renee is asking, what the pineapple habanero is. It's a sauce, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just
We bought it?
We bought it in Sudbury,
Yeah.
and it's called Heat Beat, and it's a sauce from Thunder Bay, Ontario, actually. It's made in Thunder Bay, and it's called habanero piquant. So that's there. Oh, you've got there already?
Yeah. Here. So for those who are in Facebook and YouTube land, here you guys go. And I'm done with the mash of stuff. So it's 2 laughing cow cubes, so 3 points. The butternut squash and the broccoli just mashed up together. So as you can see, it's pretty creamy actually. It's pretty it's not which is kind of strange. And that's the dip that he's made for the dip. Smell that. I know.
It smells great,
It
guys.
sounds delicious.
Smell of it. You guys smell that?
We're going to get Zoom to enhance even more and add scent to the rooms now. Can you imagine?
No, I don't want
That might be a bad idea. Let's change that.
Okay, so before you keep going with this,
Yes.
we are going to find out where we're adding to our main course.
Oh, really?
So,
Okay.
yeah.
It's perfect timing.
So let's find out where we're adding to the main course. So,
What are you using for your main course? We haven't heard your ingredients.
so
for your
we'll
main
start
course.
with the main course. So, laughing cow, which is why I put 2 laughing cow wedges in here. The broccoli was one of the ingredients as well, and chicken breast.
Okay.
So what we're doing right now is we're gonna he'll do this because I don't know how he does this stuff. He's stuffing it with this. And I can do the wontons.
Okay, yeah, we'll roll those up. Yeah. I'm just
It'll
trying to
take less time than the cooking.
I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to cook the chicken. I think I'm going to cook
Right here. That's why I got that out for you. This is the wonton.
Okay, perfect. Well, the wonton's in the air fryer.
Oh, then that's for the chicken.
That's perfect for the chicken.
Yeah. That's how we always work. This is how we always work. We just start talking and I just had a second oh wait, they're all watching us still. We're not just in our regular kitchen with just us 2 cooking right
Well,
now.
we'd probably be dancing to music.
Yeah, and the 2 kitties are completely knocked out right now. Okay, I'll show you guys the cats.
That was the best decision to do to put them there.
That's the cats right now. If you guys look on the other screen, they are knocked out. They are having no care to the world. Keiko just doesn't care. This is how he sleeps.
I'm sure they'll show up eventually.
Well, so far so good. No complaints.
Crossing our fingers. Crossing our fingers for sure. Okay, so you want the 2 ingredients, hon?
Sure. Yes. Go
Okay.
for it.
Main course ingredients are eggs and quinoa pasta.
Eggs and quinoa pasta.
Well, quinoa pasta you can decide.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Eggs, hard to do the eggs.
I don't know yet. Let me think. I have to
Quinoa pasta, isn't it quinoa, just a quinoa, it's not a pasta?
No, they're both on the. Oh, it was quinoa. Did I not put quinoa? Okay, yes, it is quinoa.
Perfect.
Yes, it is quinoa. Sorry, I think I wrote that
Oh,
wrong.
there is such a thing as quinoa pasta.
Yeah, there is, but it's not
quinoa.
quinoa. But this is just quinoa?
Yes.
Perfect. Excellent. Excellent. Excellent.
Kind of worked
Thank you so
out
much for voting on that, because, we already have quinoa pre-cooked in the fridge.
because it's one of our prep.
Why does this feel like that's cheating though? Shouldn't we be starting 100% from scratch? I
You
want to
take,
see you go out and pick that quinoa.
you take
From the farm,
advantage.
we have to go fly to Peru or wherever you get quinoa and cultivate it
I
ourselves.
want to see you grounding that meat.
So this is the
I want to see
quinoa.
you making a wonton.
So this is our regular quinoa we always have for when we prep. So it's already pre-made. It was just made with regular broth. If you ever watch our prepping videos, you guys know that we have staples always pre-made. We always have certain things always on hand. Quinoa is one of them. And it's a good thing because right now, say you're making a dinner last minute, right, we're doing kind of right now, and you say, oh, you want to add quinoa? It's done. It's just warm up and you're ready to eat it. And it lasts all week, guys. It doesn't go bad very quickly. That's one of the good things about quinoa. It lasts a long time. So we're going to add
And you can freeze it too if you want. Like if you make too much, freeze it.
Yeah.
We've never had to freeze it, but that's good to know.
We eat a lot of quinoa.
I just made my own too, so I'm following your recipe.
It's so funny, we never thought we'd ever change the way we cook our quinoa. We never, ever thought that we would.
The Instapot version we love now.
Yeah. I will not go back to, because we baked it for such a long time, and now that we do it in the Instapot, because I want it to be really crispy. That's for the dip.
Okay.
Well, I have to admit, I'm a total convert with the way, with your recipe. I don't have an Instapot, but I do bake mine. But it's the spices and everything like that you guys taught, I'm a convert.
Excellent. And that's the thing, like for us, we always want to make foods that we love. And I think what we've heard a lot from a lot of people is that we eat a lot of foods that regular people eat. And we don't make it fancy. We just use, clubhouse spice. It's already there. You don't have to go. And I think that's what life is, unfortunately. We don't have time to go to the store like, oh, I'll buy the fresh basil today. And I'll go buy, the game hen, and I'll grab this here, and then I'll come home and do a rosé sauce. And we don't have time for that. I'm sorry, we're very busy. So all of our recipes are always things we can do fast, like as quick as we can.
And I'll be honest, even right now, cooking the way I'm cooking because I feel like I'm being watched, I'm not cooking like I normally cook.
Well, no, you're also throwing your
And I'm just like sitting there going, oh my goodness, I didn't even marinate my chicken and I already stuffed it. I'm like, now I have to add spices to it.
Yeah.
And it's not something I normally would do. I would probably
marinade?
yeah, exactly. I want to make a marinade of some kind, like a
chicken bouquet.
So I stuffed my 2 chicken breasts, and I decided to stuff one way and stuff one the other way. So one I cut right through the middle.
We'll show you guys on
stuffed
camera
it
here.
on top. The other one I butterflied, and I stuffed it inside.
Just to see which one's better.
I don't know which one will work out better. I don't know if, not that it's going to change the taste.
Hold off.
But it might change the way the chicken cooks around it.
And remember, it's just butternut squash, broccoli, and laughing cow mushed together with some spices.
So right now,
How much of this do you
this
want?
butternut, 2 tablespoons-ish, yeah.
2 tablespoons.
So what is going to be, okay, so we've got the wontons with the dip.
Yeah.
And the main dish is going to be the stuffed chicken, but what's the side that's going to be with the stuffed chicken?
Well, now I'm going to be doing a quinoa. I'm going to probably just make, honestly,
Quinoa fried rice.
yeah, I'm going to make
Burning
quinoa, oh, I thought I turned it off. That's perfect though. Yay. Quinoa fried rice is basically what I'm going to make. I'm going to add some quinoa to the frying pan. I'm only going to use 1 cup for both of us, so it'll be half a cup each. But I'm going to up it because this is a big chicken breast. This is a huge chicken breast. That I'm going to just add probably some, edamame, and I'm going to crack an egg and fry an egg inside of it. So it's a fried egg inside of the quinoa.
It's very
So quinoa was the one ingredient suggested. What was the other?
It was quinoa and egg.
Oh, quinoa and egg, okay.
Yeah, quinoa and
Sorry,
egg.
the fan's on. You made a lot of
I
smoke.
made a lot of smoke. I made it smoky in here.
And we don't want our fire alarm to go off. So, for the time being, it'll be a little noisy with the fan.
Sing a song, honey.
La 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 la.
Anybody else want to chat?
I see, Lynn, you're unmuted, so I'm going to ask you, what is your favorite dish to cook?
I like doing the chicken parm with the homemade marinara sauce.
That's one of it.
With what?
This is marinade, we don't want.
I want to add some spices to this.
I'm sorry, I was disappearing. I was trying to make my own food while this is going on. Nobody needs to hear that.
Where's your,
So what do you
I'm back.
right there?
Right in there. Yeah, so we can start rolling.
Rosie, what's your favorite dish to cook?
Oh, God. I am a real basic person when it comes to food. So there's nothing specific. I like soups and soup season. I think that's probably what I will say, is I just love a good soup. Yeah.
So we do have the mixture done now, so I'll start to cut in, Rosie. But this
That's
is
quite
the
all right.
mixture for the actual wonton. So again, it's butternut squash. What else is in here, hon?
Butternut squash, turkey, and then
Ground turkey.
the pepperoni that's fried up.
Yeah,
in the
fried up
there.
pepperoni. Okay, that's what it is. I'm like, I don't remember what's in here. I wasn't making it. So now I'm gonna roll up the wonton. The best way to do it is to have a thing of water.
A dish of water.
A
And you
dish
can
of
put the
water.
pan right there if you want.
Right, and I'll put the pan right there.
Are you rolling them as wonton, or are you gonna put? Yeah, make.
I'll chime in and let everybody know my favorite thing is making Buddha bowls. Rosie got me onto those when she made hers. And I always like to keep different ingredients and have that for my lunch. And the one thing I love topping it with is the tzatziki sauce.
Ooh, I love tzatziki. I'm gonna add some of the new garlic and herb to the marinade. So the marinade that I use is the bovril. I took some bovril. I added some sriracha, just a squirt of sriracha, because of course Nick likes the spicy. I had the leftover of the lemon juice from the lemon that I added, so I added a squeeze of the lemon juice into here as well, and then I'm gonna just add a few sprinkles of that, stir that up, and I'm gonna then take one of the brushes that I have, and I'm just gonna brush my chicken breast with it. I'm just gonna coat my chicken breast with it, and that's what my chicken is going to cook in the oven. And I've got the oven right now set at I have it at 400, but I should have had it at 375.
So you're readjusting it?
Yeah, I'm readjusting it.
I think you might need to show me how to do this again, because I haven't done it in a long time.
Okay.
I've done this before, but I do not make wontons that often.
No, and I've become the king.
Yeah, so I made one, but it's not pretty. So I'll let you show me one
Well,
more.
they're doing that.
There's my wonton. It's not that pretty, though. It's okay, I guess.
Pretty doesn't mean it won't taste good.
Exactly.
I made one, right?
So I'm gonna ask Kim, what is your favorite TV show of all time? Because let's not talk food. We don't have to talk food the whole time.
Favorite TV show of all time?
How do you do this again?
Oh, there's so many, that's the problem. I think right now it's gotta be RuPaul. RuPaul's Drag Race. It's my ultimate favorite. And you, Rosie, what would be your favorite?
So,
Currently, I mean, I love RuPaul, don't get me wrong. Right now, I'm big on watching all the baking shows, like the Great Showman Bake Off. I'm now watching the British one.
You start dessert.
just put a little bit.
Okay.
And
then-
I don't,
Yeah. Don't put
and
too much.
I
Yeah,
am,
that's too
and,
much.
sorry, someone just private messaged me for a second. But
them all
on my
out, put a little
alternate,
bit
I
all
love,
and then roll.
sort of like long,
Okay.
That way you can
The Wire.
divide all that into all 10.
when I was really, really young, my favorites were WKRP in Cincinnati.
That's a good one.
So I gave Nick sorry to interrupt, ladies. I just gave Nick a
Yeah.
little tip. So making these wontons, we're trying to make 10 wontons, stuffed wontons, and we have all of this filling. So he's like, how do I know? I'm like, put them all out on your counter, put a little bit in every single one, and then you can divvy it up. So
Okay, go now.
each one has some of the mixture inside of it. Because if you start just making one at a time, it doesn't work. You end up you're like, oh no, I don't have enough wontons anymore. I'll go get one. Okay, go.
You're a good cat to trying to get by. Go.
There we go.
There we go.
Someone said
I told you.
it was gonna happen.
At least he just walked by.
Yeah. He smelled the turkey.
Yeah. Or chicken.
He smelled the turkey. Okay. So now, sorry to interrupt. We're gonna actually start I'm gonna I need to. The quinoa I can do after.
Yes. Do the dessert.
Well, the dessert. Yeah, that's gonna be weird though.
So dessert is.
What is dessert again?
So the 3 ingredients for dessert are flourish.
I got myself a bottle of wine.
Flourish, fruit, and oats are the 3 for dessert so far. But I'll give you right now the other 2, because I think you're right, the voting's pretty much done now, so
Okay.
let's see what the other 2 are. And then see what you have to add.
Yeah, because that'll be
Okay, so I'm going to check the dessert.
So, let me say what I'm making, what I was originally
Yeah.
going to start making for dessert. And we were going to keep it simple tonight. We were going to make ourselves some strawberry blueberry pancakes with the flourish and add some strawberries and blueberries to it. And then with the oats, I'm just going to make like a crumble that I fry up in a frying pan. and I add that oats on top. So now what do I have to add to this? Because
Maybe you'll change your
well, I
mind.
won't change. I have to use that as my base because that's where I was
Okay,
going.
so you have to use a peanut butter bar from WW and balsamic vinegar.
Oh.
Balsamic vinegar sauce,
Well, yeah.
a sweeter sauce. Use raspberry and balsamic vinegar.
No, because I'm doing strawberry blue. Let me think.
Okay, so I'm finishing up the wontons then, while he's figuring that out.
And I won't make this for long.
So, I've been actually asked, I think I may as well do it now since since we've got a bit of a break here. I was asked what the Buddha bowls are. And a Buddha bowl is basically, it's like, I do it for my lunch container, and it's basically, individual items put together into a bowl, and they're separated. You don't mix them all together. So you have a little bit of chicken, you have a little bit of quinoa, you have a little bit of corn, I would do a little bit of mushrooms, and a little bit of green beans. And then you can top it with cheese, or you can top it with, like I say, I like to do the tzatziki. And then what I usually do is when I get to work, I take it and I heat it up, and then I mix it all together, and it's really, really scrumptious.
I tend to do one with, I do brown rice, roasted vegetables,
I figured it out.
beans, I like edamame, then I make it my own Asian,
With
an Asian-based
strawberry
sauce.
glaze. Like,
So you can do all sorts, beautiful, you can do just about anything with.
Yeah, they're very versatile. It doesn't have to be chicken, it can be fish,
I'm
you
gonna
can do it with
break into the
turkey,
actual pancake.
you know, whatever you like, you know, whatever
Okay,
is your favorite.
This tends to be more of what they call the poke bowl. So those of you may have heard of something called a poke bowl,
One bar.
or poke bowl, and that tends to be the fish
Oh, okay.
as well.
Dessert has been created.
We just had a whole discussion.
Conversation about it. So I am now going to, for dessert, be making, instead of making blueberry strawberry pancakes now with the flourish, I'm now going to make blueberry peanut butter pancake, because I'm going to throw the peanut butter bar inside of the pancake batter. And then I'm going to make a strawberry balsamic vinegar sauce to put on top of the pancakes.
We'll see if it works. We don't know. This is all make-believe, right? We might start eating later, and you'll be like, oh, especially my face, I can't hide it if I don't like something.
Well, I'm not going to put the sauce right on top. You'll be able to try the sauce first.
The sauce will be the weird thing for me, the sauce. I'm not a
We hope they don't do their lives tomorrow that it went horribly wrong.
Exactly.
You guys know if we're not live. Hey, it's funny is that we have not missed a Sunday except for one so far this year. We realized that the other day. We only missed one Sunday this year because we were on vacation. Every other Sunday this year we've been able to be live, which is kind of crazy that we have a chronicle of our lives for a year every Sunday, right? But it's fun.
I actually took the peanut butter bar from the WW peanut butter bar. I'm putting it in a bowl, and I added some vanilla, some of the Da Vinci sugar-free syrup, the vanilla flavor, just to add it to the microwave to get it more liquefied, because I want it to be liquefied when I throw it into my pancake batter.
And tomorrow the link will be put up before the meeting.
The link is actually, just so you guys know, the link I send out is the same one for every single meeting.
Yeah, so if you keep it once,
so the one you use today is the same one every single week. So if you have the one from today, just save that link, and every time we're on, just click the same link, and you'll be brought back to the same meeting. What we do now is instead of what used to happen a lot is that when we post on Facebook, when we go live on Facebook, that's where people start bombing us. So I've stopped sharing the link on Facebook now. That's why it's not happening as much lately, because we've learned that that's where they come from. So that's...
Are they part of the group, Nick?
No, it's just people that are, because when I create the events on our page, those are public, right? It's everybody can join. It's not just the group. So when I post the actual link on that group, then they see, oh, what's going on the event. And also when we go live, I used to post the link on the live video feed itself. And because of that, they would just click on it, because they would just come in, and then that's why they would start bombing us, right?
So I'm going to add Matilda in. She's put her hand up. So I'm going to add Matilda.
And I think Brenda was shaking her hand, too.
And Brenda, thank you for that. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to unmute Brenda Schlechter, not the other Brenda. There's a couple Brendas, so there you go. You got a couple
Hey,
more
Brenda.
people. Hey, guys.
Hi, how
Hiya. Who else unmuted?
Matilda and Brenda.
Hi, Matilda. Hi, Brenda.
It's so much.
Mind if I go first, because I really have to sign off.
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, go
Thank
first.
you. Thank you. What was I gonna ask? Are the recipes going to, I know, I wasn't gonna ask, I was gonna tell you about my Zoom experience. The librarian called the meeting of, share your titles of your favorite book.
Sure.
She posted it everywhere. It was her first Zoom experience. We had entertaining pornography. The people who were showing us how to do it, they kept bouncing from one person's box to another. We had to literally close the meeting. So
That happened to us when we were doing a karaoke event this spring. At one point, someone came on and took over.
It was my birthday.
It was on his birthday. They took over the feed, and let's just say what was shown on screen was not very nice.
no.
We had to cancel the feed.
Nice.
There's a few people that were there that night, I think. I see Lynn was shaking her head there, and I think a few other people were there that night. It was not fun. But we've learned a lot since then. We have a...
Last thing, are you going to, post the recipes?
We might if they turn out.
Okay.
If they don't turn out, you won't hear a peep. But if they turn
You
out...
might see a variation of something come out at some point.
Yeah.
If we're like, yeah, we need to work on that because that was amazing.
Okay, good night, everyone.
Good night, Brenda. See you tomorrow. See you later. Hey, Matilda.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you? Good.
I'm a little tired. I went to 3 meetings this morning. The first one was Paula at 5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's early.
That's an early meeting.
We went to 6
With
today.
Rennie at 7.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we saw you with Rennie.
And then, and my coach, Emily, at 8. So yeah, it's been a busy morning.
That's a busy day. We did 6 this morning, I think, right?
Yeah.
8, 9, 10, 11, 30,
1.
1:30 or 1.
1, I think.
Something like that.
Okay, so my question to you is, if it ever came down to a time that you couldn't get out and go grocery shopping, and you could only eat one thing, what would it be that you would have at home?
All the
What would be
time?
your favorite thing to eat all the time?
Quinoa. Because it would sustain me. It has protein, it has fiber, and I do like it. I can throw some soy sauce in there, some sriracha. I'm good.
Sorry for the noise.
He's blending. He's using the stand mixer,
I'm using
everyone.
the stand mixer! Go, everybody!
And what about Jean-Luc?
What about you, Han, the food that you,
Okay, are we saying like I'm on WW and I need to pick something that's WW friendly, or are we saying anything I want to eat for the rest of my life?
Anything, because let's say you can't get out,
Yeah.
or you have it at home, and it's just the one thing you want to eat.
As weird as this sounds, and I never thought these words would come out of my mouth, because when Nick met me, I refused to say I'll eat this every day. I refused. So he's gonna tell me I told you so. Chicken.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew he was going to say that. When he met me, he used to always say, how can you eat chicken all the time?
I'll never eat chicken all the
I'll
time.
never eat chicken all the time.
I eat chicken all the
converted
time.
him.
Like, I honestly, don't get me wrong, my mom cooked us a really nice filet mignon the other day, and then we went out to friends and we had steak, and I enjoyed it, but not as much as I enjoy chicken now. It's really weird. I love chicken. The red meat is great. If you can eat it and you enjoy it, go for it, but it's not something I miss anymore at all. So it would be chicken, and you can make it so many different ways. That's what I like about it. It's so versatile. Yeah.
So I'm going to actually start cooking in the air fryer. This is the 5 wontons I've done so far. Here they are on Zoom. So all I did was I used the Bertolli olive oil spray to kind of spray them so they just get a little more golden brown. Again, 0 points, so it's just a squirt. And I'm going to put them, I'm actually going to bring the air fryer over there so it's not noisy over here.
You're so smart.
And
It's just
so
not a pretty
SMRT.
face.
And that's the pretty
Just
face.
a pretty face. No wonder I married him. Hey,
Yeah, I thought you said it was because it was for cheap rent.
cheap rent. But guess what's coming up this Thursday,
Yay!
everybody? Our wedding anniversary. Our wedding anniversary is on October 1st. Yeah, I can't believe it. Like we didn't even think about it, and then today we're like, all right, that's on Thursday. Like it's October, everybody. Can you believe we have been in this interesting new world for how many months now?
7, isn't it?
7? Has it been that long? I'll be honest, as much as it's been hard, and I know everybody's been going through their own individual journeys, but I love the fact that I got to spend the last 7 months with the person I absolutely adore, and I found myself very lucky.
Who?
Keiko Senseiba.
That's what I thought. Can you go check that thing? You know I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to use the new air fryer at all. I'm telling you, I'm not in the kitchen much. I literally walk behind him and clean. I don't use any utensils. Like, I'm like, what is this? Like, that's my job.
I need to.
So Nick and Jean-Luc, I'm just gonna comment, on the 2 screens, your heads are cut off on one screen, and sometimes if you're not careful on the other screen, your head is also cut off there too.
Oh.
But, so yes.
We're nerds. You want to lift that one up then, so that way they can see us a little bit? Okay, so I need to make the quinoa now. But you know what I need more than that? I need to start that strawberry sauce.
Yeah, so you start that, I'm doing the quinoa. I know what to do with that.
We didn't.
I can make this, I just have to scoop it in a cup.
This is perfect. So what I'm going
So I'm gonna tell you guys, if I can't get up to go get more food, tell me to stop, because I'm full right now.
Okay, we're full. No more food, Rosie. Everybody's gonna stop you, Rosie. No more food allowed.
And, oh, never mind, I'm reading something wrong.
So tomorrow, sorry?
What are you doing?
I'm getting 1 cup of cooked quinoa, but I like to make sure it fits correctly, and I'm anal, so I'm making sure it's nice and level, and I have as much quinoa as I can get.
And we've actually realized that a half a cup of quinoa for us is perfect for dinner, like a side, because as Kim, I love, Kim, what you said today, and I really want, I know you'll share it tomorrow too, but today when you had that revelation of bulking your donut up, and I know it sounds funny, and at first when I heard you say it, I was like, such a weird thing. But then I'm like, that's the smart thing to do. So go ahead, Kim, talk about your bulking it up.
Yeah, that was my aha moment about 3 weeks ago. It actually started with the toast thing, because that's my go-to thing. I love toast, and I had stopped eating toast as one of the challenges. And then there was one night where it was like, no, I want toast. So what I said to myself, no, if I'm going to have toast, I'm going to have it with some yogurt and an apple.
Right.
And it was like, the light bulb went off. It was like, why don't I put that to my donuts? Because we have donuts every Friday.
Yeah.
And it was, if I do that with my donuts, then I'll be so full, I won't have the 5, because if I have 1, I have 5.
And you're still having your donut. And you know what? I'm even going to put you even to a bigger challenge, because I love this. Make sure you try to eat your bulk food before you even go towards the donut. So maybe the donut would be not needed anymore because the other food satisfied that. You know what I mean? Like, think of it that way.
I would also say you should have a donut. Don't deprive yourself of
if you want the donut, have it.
Yeah, definitely.
And right now, it's been 3 weeks since this happened, and each Friday, I have to admit, last Friday, they were calling me a little bit, but like the other 2 Fridays, it was not at all. So it was like, it took the pressure off. So now I know that if I want to have a donut, it's there. And yeah, Rennie, you're right. Maybe it will morph into just half a donut.
Yes, that's exactly it.
And another trick for you too, Kim, is at some point, I have my poutine rule, right? I'm allowed 1 regular one per month, and that's the rule. So if you create a rule for yourself like that, you can have 1 Friday a month, you can have it. Maybe that'll teach you, like, okay, I still get to have it once in a while. I'm not depriving myself, but it's 1 a month, right? So that might be another suggestion.
It's not only a WW tool, it's a musical instrument.
It sounds like a duck.
It does. So I basically just took my strawberries and I threw it into
the musical instrument.
So that way I now have a nice strawberry puree. And I'm actually not even warming it up anymore. It's going to be a cold sauce instead of a warm sauce.
Okay. Sure. I'm very interested to see what this balsamic thing is going to taste like.
It doesn't mean I need to put
really good.
It doesn't mean I need to put a lot of balsamic in.
Is that done?
What's that? Yeah, that's done. That's ready to go. I just need to throw the blueberries in, but you know me, I cook them in there.
How's this doing?
Oh, it's going well. It's going pretty good.
How long is that over there?
I did that. I had 15 minutes, but I'm gonna go check.
Just want to make sure there's a timer because I don't want to.
There's 11 on this.
Where are we at now, guys?
Okay, so recap. We have our appetizer. The three ingredients that were chosen were
I think these are
butternut squash, ground turkey, and wonton wrapper. So we have those right
The
here.
wontons are actually out. If you look
Here.
in the second screen, I'll put them here.
The wontons are done.
We'll put them out in a serving plate soon.
Yeah, just give me a plate here.
Okay, and then we.
And then I'll keep going with what's
Yeah.
going on right now.
Go for it.
Okay, so that's the wontons. We had to throw in two surprise ingredients, which were, what were they again? They was turkey pepperoni.
Turkey pepperoni, and I had to put avocado in it somehow.
So we made a dip with the avocado with yogurt, and then now these are the spring rolls that we're pulling out as we speak. The entree, or the main course, is the three ingredients we had to use were chicken, laughing cow, and broccoli. So what we did is and then the secret ingredients, or the added ingredients were, I always forget what they were. It was supposed to be corn, but we didn't have it. It's supposed to be, come on, I can't remember.
What?
The main course, remember what it was?
It was.
It's eggs and quinoa.
Yeah.
So what we're doing with the eggs and quinoa is Jean-Luc we have in a pan here a cup of quinoa. We're going to throw in some edamame. We're going to throw in some spinach as well. I'll wait till he's done. You're very noisy. I know, sorry. Go over there if you can hear me. So he's making, I'm like, go over there. So it's quinoa. We're going to throw in some edamame and spinach, as well as a fried egg. So we almost think of quinoa fried rice. That'll be as our side. And then our dessert is pancakes. We had to use the flourish mix. We had to use fruit, and we also had to use peanut butter bar, peanut butter bar, as well as balsamic glaze, and what else?
Balsamic vinegar.
Balsamic vinegar,
And
yeah.
strawberries.
And strawberries.
Well, no,
Fruit. Yeah. And then the last thing that we had to use was the balsamic and the peanut bar. So yeah, so that's what we're making. So I hope that covers every single thing, right? I didn't miss any course so far?
They're asking how long and at what temperature were the wontons cooked at in the air fryer? So
200, and they were in there for, darn it, I didn't look at that.
10 minutes, maybe?
Yeah, I would say 10 minutes, because I think it was I had put it for 20, and I pulled it out at like 11 or 10.
So how do I put the timer on this thing?
I'll come do that.
I hate to say it, but I have to get going. So, all have a lovely evening. I can't wait to rush the rewind and see how it all turns out.
Thank you. Bye, Kim. Thanks for
joining
us.
Bye, Kim. So I guess I'm gonna have to take over Kim's friendly part. I've been spacing out a little.
Well,
bit.
you know what? I'm actually a little freer now because everything is getting finished up, so I'll be able to actually chat a bit more as well. So here are the wontons. You can make me host again too if you want, Rosie.
My mom's trying to call right now, so that's not a good time.
No, it's just that someone had a private question that I wanted to ask you about the possibility of doing one of your exercise lives for people who are just getting back to exercise since COVID started and they have bad knees. So something a little slower, if possible.
For us, you mean if we're going to be, your best bet would be to do a body. That's the bet. That would be your best bet. Or doing Leslie Sandstone classes. We tend to do body.
Diane asked it.
Because we tend to do step classes now, and that's where we are on our our journey in terms of exercise. Because we're trying to increase our stamina and increase our strength. So
Falling spoon.
So yeah, most likely not. We would, I was to say,
We do want to join a body and get
At some point?
At some point. We're just not exactly sure.
Not yet, anyway.
Work is still so weird for us right now.
Very busy.
We didn't think we were going to end up being as busy as we are, but actually we're a lot busier than we even expected at work. Like they've now realized that working from home, you can still do as much as you did in the
Everything's
office.
back to where it used to be before COVID in terms of deadlines and work, and so there's no longer delays now. It's like everybody's all connected now, right? So.
Well, and they're trying to find ways of improving things as well to make things work even more efficiently at work. So.
Okay.
So I wanted to chime into that question that Rosie just said about bad knees. I have really bad knees. But doing Antonetta actually is really good because she is a low impact aerobic instructor So I don't really do the big, heavy, like when she does like the kicks and the jumping. I just do it very easy, and it actually is really good on my knees. So, I mean, I fell on Wednesday, I had a fall, and I fell right on my knee, and I was worried I wasn't able to do it, and I hit it really hard. But doing her class Friday, actually I did it slower and less jumping around, and it's been really good on my knees. You need to try Antonetta.
Yeah, and that's where we direct people. I did Leslie Sansone or Antonetta because they're very low impact. If you have on the WW app, there are some lower impact fit-on exercise classes as well, if you want to try those.
We also have a video that we released during COVID about exercising from home and finding various exercises on YouTube that are free.
If you Google or if you search on our website for working out at home or on YouTube, anywhere like that, if you search for that working out at home, you'll be able to find the article we wrote with all the details about the different places you can get activity. Because there's a lot of them. There's a lot of free YouTube channels. There's a lot of different places you can actually use to help you on your. We are at a point now where we are trying to step up our exercise. So we're doing a lot more strength stuff. We did some fit-on ab work the other day, and we're trying to make these things grow more. Like I never thought I'd have them in my life, and now I'm like, can I make them grow more now? Do I just sprinkle some water and talk to it every day, sunlight direct? Is that how it works? No, it doesn't work that way. You have to actually do the work, and so we're trying to do that as much as we can now. Doesn't mean we'll ever not be doing the body.
No, definitely not.
Because we know ourselves. If something happens that slows us down, we always start back, not at the bottom, but at the beginning. Always basics 101 for anything we do, right? So recipes, tracking, everything. Sometimes you need to go back to basics. If you're struggling, if you've had issues for a while where things aren't working for you, sometimes you just got to go back to basics and pretend you're a new member and pretend things are just new again. And that doesn't apply just to WW, it applies for a lot of things in life. We often go through things and we say, oh, I know this, I've done this forever. And then you start looking at it and you're like, oh wait, there's another way to do this now that might be a little quicker. Right? And so you learn different things and different ways to do it.
So Heather from Florida would like to know if you could make the wontons in a regular oven.
I'm sure you could. We've done them before.
Want me to go check them?
Yeah.
I can go check them.
Well, no, grab the frying pan out. You're right there.
But which one? The small one?
The big one.
The big one?
The big one.
The big frying pan.
No. Frying pan, not the wok.
But that's okay, it's not in there.
Yes, it is. It's this one.
It is in there.
It's not in there. It's not in there.
I thought he wanted the other one.
It's not in there.
I thought he wanted the other one.
I love you, honey.
Sure. I believe it.
So I just put in the quinoa. Nick put a cup of quinoa in. I added some of the Himalayan pink salt. I added the garlic and onion as well, the 2 new clubhouses. I added a tablespoon of our hot spicy garlic sauce because we like that. I've added a handful of edamame and a handful of spinach to it. And I'm just cooking that in the frying pan in a small wok here. Just like that. So that's coming along right there. I don't know if you can see it in that camera. You can't see it very well, but there we go.
Smells delicious.
I like cooking it until the spinach actually wilts quite a bit. And it's funny, I used to always wilt my spinach before adding anything to it. Yes. But now I started I kind of like adding it at the end, so that way the spinach doesn't just get lost in the meal. You actually still have that consistency that the spinach, that chewiness of the spinach. Because if you wilt it too much, you end up not tasting it anymore. Yeah. At least that's how I feel.
I'm actually going to set up our dinner plate now.
Yay! Don't forget the fancy dishes.
I know, I'm going to get the fancy dishes.
What's going to be really funny is that we're going to have to try dessert, in the middle of dinner, which is okay. Because we're not going to sit here and make you guys wait till we finish our entire dinner and finish our entire, I can't believe you guys have all been here since 5 o'clock. So thank you so much.
Some people have left and come.
Oh, of course. There's still 44 people in the Zoom room right now.
We expected it. We knew this would be a long experiment.
I did not expect people to be here as long as they have been. And guys, please, we love constructive feedback. We love it. So what worked well, what didn't work well. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the show. We know the camera angles are a little hard. Unfortunately, we don't have that technology yet, but maybe one day.
He was
Yeah,
talking
you'll
about.
get that, add that to the list.
Add that to the list. What did you say?
About technology and camera angles and stuff like
Yeah.
that. One day we'll have like a camera right above the stove that we'll be able to, it'll zoom in whenever we want. That would be a dream. That would be a total dream.
Okay, so now I'm just setting the table up for us so we can have our dinner. Now,
How's the chicken coming?
you already had your dinner.
That chicken looks delicious.
Good.
These are ready.
We're gonna be eating standing up for the first taste test, but I'll try to make it as pretty as possible.
These are ready.
Okay.
Just like when you used to stand in all those meetings.
Exactly. We don't do that much
We
anymore.
don't anymore.
We
Although we
actually-
love that a lot of people have taken that on.
We realized that it's funny because today we showed up at a lot of workshops and we were drenched because we worked out between each workshop and we got one of them, we had an hour in between and we did our class, Body Step 119. And let's just say we were drenched. We walked in, we were like,
Susan's workshop?
Yeah, it was Susan's workshop.
Susan's workshop.
Yeah, she's right there. She's right here tonight. It was her workshop. We walked in like, we had just finished jumping and doing squats and stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the plate that you said. Yeah. And same a nice plate for dessert. Sure. Okay, so nice plate for dessert.
I'm now adding my egg to my quinoa mix, and I'm actually just gonna do it like a. That's where I need to add the egg, right?
Yeah. Excuse me.
Yeah. Sorry, honey. I'm so sorry.
Anybody want to say anything, or have a question, or want to chat?
Talk to me.
Yeah, we love to have people ask questions.
We love
Anything.
this. It doesn't even have to be about WW.
Can be about anything.
Anything.
Oh, we got some hand raising. We got, Kevin will talk, ask to unmute, and we'll unmute Matilda again. Come on, there we go. Hi, boys.
Hey, Devin. How's it going?
It's so far so good. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying my escapades in the kitchen right now.
We're trying our best.
I can totally get, I'm not lying, guys. I've been walking offside, washing my hands, wiping my face. Like when those those cooks are on like these TV shows and you see them sweat, I get it now. It's like it's hot thing. And it's so funny. I'm running from here to here, and I'm like, holy crap, this is an activity. I should have put my freaking watch on and got some points.
We didn't have to work out as much today. We could have walked into Susan's workshop and not be all sweaty.
Yeah, now I'll be sweaty.
I'm gonna add a few more people onto it. We're gonna also add into the conversation Sue from A-Job. Carol. I wanna know what time dinner's ready, so I can fly out and join you.
Oh my goodness, Matilda.
I think you're gonna be a little late, unless you have a transporter.
Yeah, maybe if you had a TARDIS, you could transform back and forth. Or if I was like that lady with Idea of Genius, just, you know.
Ooh, look, we have a little baby spoon. We're gonna use that for the dip. That's my job. I set the table and make it pretty. I never used to do that before.
Yeah, Sue, you can talk. What's up, Sue?
What's up, Sue?
I was having a conversation with Mr. Fussy Pants here. Anyway,
Hi, Fussy Pants.
here's Fussy Pants.
Hi, Fussy Pants.
And most cooking shows, the host is usually having a glass of wine.
I know. We have a new rule. We don't drink
We're
at
not
home.
drinking at home right now.
That's right, they don't drink at home.
That's you know why? It's because when the summer happens, we
I am drinking in a wine glass.
but that's just Coke Zero. But what happens is that when the summer hits, we start drinking a lot more, and we tend to feel that drinking, I don't know, for the two of us, it's empty points a lot. We feel it's a lot of empty points. So when we got to the end of summer, we had our weekends, we had fun, we drank almost every weekend in summer. It's kind of like, okay, time to reel it in a little bit. So the way we do it in the fall is by saying no more drinking at home. That's our first step. So then by the fall, by the end of December, by the time we go to January, we actually do dry January till March. So we start off in September by cutting it off a bit so that we start controlling ourselves a little bit more. And then when January hits, we take it off completely just for a bit, and then summer comes back and we bring it back again. So the cycle is always the same for drinking for us. Sorry, I'm in the way.
It's a seasonal thing.
Yeah, it's a seasonal thing. And it works. It works for us, right? It's again finding what works for your journey. And for us, drinking was one of the things. I'll be honest. At one point, when my dad passed away in 2013,
It was a crutch.
we drank profusely a lot for 2 months I mean, it was nonstop, daily, even after work. It was just all the time because for those who don't know, my father passed away on a resort with us on a vacation in Antigua. So we had to have him flown to another country to get cremated. It was a very stressful time. That's one of the times we gave up on WW, actually. We gave up for a year almost on that at that time. Ooh, but I thought we were going to wait.
It's appetizer.
Okay, appetizer time. Let's see if it works.
Appetizer.
Ready?
Drum roll, please.
Okay, so you want to say what's in it, honey? Because
Yes.
you're the chef.
So our appetizers tonight, we were told to create an appetizer with wonton wrappers. The other ingredient was butternut squash and then ground turkey. And surprising, they added to this
avocado
and
turkey pepperoni.
So
let's see. Cheers.
So this is a butternut squash turkey pepperoni wonton with an avocado lime dip.
Let's see how this lime. I thought it was lemon.
Lemon. The avocado made me think it was lime because it looked green. Mmm.
Wow.
Okay, Nick, your face says it all.
That's really good. Wow.
And this is amazing.
Yeah, I want more.
It was
I have to walk away for a bit because my son FaceTimed me and I was telling him about your wontons and what we were doing, and he said, let me know what they think because it sounded really good.
Oh my God.
That's a winner.
I'm gonna make those.
That's a winner. Really
Definitely. The avocado, not the avocado, I like the way the turkey and the butternut squash mix together.
Yeah, it's really good. It's like a sweet, savory combination. It's really good.
And then this is kind of tart.
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay, so Jean-Luc, are we making a recipe?
Definitely, this will be a recipe.
That one will be repurposed, and we'll figure that one out.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, I might even consider doing it into a big egg roll wrapper instead of a wonton, so you get a nicer meal instead of an appetizer.
Yeah. So that one was good. So that's a winner. We have one. We have a winner.
Awesome.
Woo! Good job, everyone.
Eating
It's your ingredients that did it, that combined this. And so right now, right here, it's something to prove to all of you. You can make anything out of anything. You can grab any ingredients that you have in your fridge and just put them together in some way and make something that's delicious, right? And I just saw myself talking to myself in a different angle, and I just realized that's so weird.
You're like, I'm hot.
No, but I saw myself down there, and I'm up there, and I'm like,
He's
what?
looking at himself going, I'm so cute.
Looking good.
Okay, so
What about the dip? How many points do you think the dip is?
the dip, the only avocado in here, and you put a quarter of the
I put a
avocado.
quarter of the avocado
So
in.
3 points, and then the turkey pepperoni was,
Say 5 per turkey pepperoni, which is less than a point.
yeah. So it's about maybe 2 points for the dip itself.
And that's a huge container of dip. There's probably a half a cup of yogurt in that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
look
That's a
delicious.
very low appetizer.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, it's really good. It's
And
really
it's
green.
so yummy. Look at that.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
nice color.
Not expecting that at all. I was like, I wonder what this is going to taste like, and I love it with that. I had 2. Yeah.
You already had 2, so I'm having a second one to be fair. Otherwise, there will be none left.
Yes, because they're good. They're really good. Great.
I did have a question. I wanted to ask you if you missed your gas stove.
Not one bit. I'm
Oh,
shocked.
Interesting.
I'm
Shocked.
completely shocked.
We thought there was 2 things we were worried about missing about our new condo. The gas stove and the pool. We were worried about the 2. And what's kind of crazy is our pool's been closed since like February because of COVID. And not once this summer did we go to each other, I wish you could go swimming right now. It never happened once. So we have not missed that or the stove. And you know why? We love where we live now. Like the other things that we got out of living here, even though I went through my depression, like my few weeks ago, my seasonal depression, and it's gonna hit again. It always does. It's that not out of the woods. But the fact that we have windows in 2 walls of our condo, when I wake up in the morning, I walk in here and I see just outside. It's just like, oh, okay. It's still like the world's not, over. It's still like things are happening, and it helps a lot because the house was dark, right? Our house was very dark.
And we can't lie. The condo feels bigger than the house did. It's weird.
So you guys have a question? Could you repeat what you put in the wonton sauce?
Yes, the wonton sauce was yogurt, a quarter of avocado, and we also put
half of a lemon juice, turkey pepperoni that we cut up and fried up on the frying pan so to add a little texture and the smokiness.
and spices.
Garlic and herb spices from
Clubhouse. So.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But yeah, it's insane what finding the place you love changes your mind about different things. And we'll say this, the stove we have here, okay, funny story. So we'll tell you a little story. So last year when we were living in our home, we actually bought new fridge stove and dishwasher for our kitchen. We had bought all new appliances. We had been using the same ones that came with the house. They were falling apart, so we got all new appliances. And then we decided to sell the house. Not smart, Nick and Jean-Luc. So then we sold the house, and then we're like, oh no, we're going to lose our beautiful stove and dishwasher.
So Jean-Luc finds this condo and starts looking at pictures of this condo, and I'm like, this is weird. Then we walk in to see the condo. It's the exact same appliances we bought at the house, except for an electric stove instead of a gas stove. And instead of having the counter depth fridge, we have the regular fridge. This is the counter depth. This is the regular fridge, not the counter depth. Yeah. So, and we like this fridge more than the one we had bought.
Yeah, we like this fridge more.
This is so much better.
Yeah, so it's like I said, it just ended up working out for us. Want me to check the chicken?
So Renee, what did you have a question about?
No, I just wanted to tell Nick and Jean-Luc that I also just changed appliances.
Okay.
So does that mean I'm gonna be moving?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What are you telling us, Renee? Are you moving?
No, actually, I decided I was going to move. If I can tell the story, I was going to move.
Yeah.
And I was going to move in a residence for mature people.
Right.
Confined, could not go out, could not do anything, and so I decided finally, oh no, I'm staying in my condo, I can just get in my car and go wherever I want.
Exactly.
And I moved from inside. I moved inside my apartment. I had a very big bedroom and a small office, workroom, and I moved that around. I made my bedroom in the smaller room, and I have a big workspace.
That's awesome.
Where I can paint, I can use the sewing machine.
I love it.
I love it. Office part there, and I have a treadmill.
And that's
you made yourself a gym.
You made yourself your home office, like your home place that you can do, your community center.
Yeah, you made your own utility room, where your multi-purpose room, I should say. No, I need that.
Yeah, I go in my bedroom to sleep at night. I don't need to have
exactly
an 18 by 12 space. So I decided now it was time to redo my kitchen. Oh, that looks good. Ooh.
We'll see.
Can you send some to Montreal, please?
So there's an order already for the West Coast, right? Matilda wanted some, and she was going to fly over. And then, so we'll send them out. So we'll send them out in the mail.
And you know what? I'm going to tell you all oh, go ahead, Davide. I'll let you finish.
Yeah, so I have a new fridge, and I was a little, when I saw your fridge, I was a little, how do you say that?
Jalouse? Jalouse?
Yes, I'm sorry you had to translate in English. I'm losing my English. I'm going to show you mine. I'll start to do this.
Okay.
Can you see my fridge?
No, we can see your name.
Hmm?
On va juste ton nom.
Oh,
now we see you. Now we see you.
So it's got the water.
Nice.
The crushed ice. And it's a French door like yours.
Love it.
And now I have to organize the inside.
Yeah, that's something you have to take time to learn.
It's time to figure out. You can never figure out a fridge right away.
Pardon me?
I said you can never figure out a fridge right away. It's hard to figure out how to put things inside of a fridge.
Yes, do you mind taking over for a minute, because I have to step away for a brief time?
Yep. Just make me the host. We're good now. We're actually done. Everything's being plated. So we're actually going to reveal all the final meal.
Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's Patricia.
Hey.
Hi, I just wanted to give you a tip. You were saying a quarter of an avocado.
Yeah.
If you measure your avocado in grams,
It's more.
for 3 points, you get about half an avocado.
Okay. We don't, it's not something we have often, because I'm not a big avocado fan, that's why we don't have it often. But he does like it, so when he gets to have it, that's why we kind of threw it in, because I threw in a few things that he liked, because I was like, okay.
Measure it in grams next time, and then he'll get lots more for the same amount of points.
He has enough.
So are you worried about this now?
You're mean.
Well, look at that though.
I have a quick question for you guys,
Yeah,
and it's not food related.
sure, go ahead.
What anniversary is this?
It's our 9th year, 9 years.
Well, there's 2 anniversaries on October 1st. When we first started dating, so Jean-Luc is my first boyfriend, my first person I've ever been with. I married the first person I dated. I was 25, I was very shy, I did not go out much, I was afraid that people would hurt me, and so he's the first person I dated. And so when we got together, after a few weeks, I asked him on a chat, are we boyfriends now? And he said yes, and that was October 1st, 2008. 2008. So that's our anniversary, and when he proposed to me in 2009, I said we can't get married till October 1st, 2011, so it's the same day. I'm a guy, I don't want multiple dates to remember.
That's awesome, I think that's fantastic.
Yeah. And we actually, we have tattoos on us, and instead of getting wedding rings, we both got tattoos on the leg that we sleep beside each other. So it's on his left, my right. And I got an elephant, because I love elephants, and our wedding date's inside of it, and he has a son that his sister drew years ago. No, oh yeah, you. And, I do, but I was gonna put my sauce on top of it, that's fine. But I got an elephant and I had them hide our anniversary date in it, so no one can really see it unless I point it out, and then you can see and our anniversary date is 10/01/11. Yeah, so
all binary.
All binary.
Yeah. And I'm computers, that's what I do as a job, so, yeah. Okay, so we're done. The meal is all here.
Show them on here.
Yeah, so we'll grab the other.
And I'll explain it when you see the video, like when you look at the other screen, the other iPad. I don't know if you can close it though. Like that. So here we go. So this is a stuffed chicken breast with butternut squash. I added that. The actual ingredients were broccoli and chicken and Laughing Cow cheese. But since I had enough butternut squash from the appetizer, I added it to my mixture. I butterflied the chicken breast and I stuffed it with that mixture. This is a side of quinoa, because that was the secret ingredient, and eggs that were added. And then I added some spinach and some edamame to that. And then that's here the same.
And those are the wontons.
Those were the wontons
already.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
And these are the Flourish pancakes. They're buttermilk pancakes that I added a WW peanut butter bar that I melted in the microwave, added it to the pancake mix. I also put an egg in that pancake mix.
I'll let you hold this and show them on camera.
I added an egg to the pancake mix. And for that, it was supposed to be fruit, so I added the blueberries to the pancakes. I also made this strawberry sauce with fresh cut strawberries in the WW chopper. I added a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar because it was the surprise ingredient. I added a teaspoon of Splenda, white sugar Splenda to this, just because the strawberries, unfortunately, they weren't as sweet as I wanted them to be, so I wanted to add a little bit more sweetness to this. And then we'll go back to the avocado sauce, which was avocado, yogurt, lemon juice with some turkey pepperoni that I fried up in a frying pan. And then we're looking at our spring rolls, or our mini wonton wrap, turkey, butternut squash, bacon, and that was it. And the wonton wrapper, of course.
So I just calculated, the entire meal is 14 points each. We made 6 wontons each, so if you want to eat a little less of those, then you don't have to eat all 6 of them. We're going to eat all 6. So the entire dinner is 14 points. And how it breaks down is the dip is actually 2 points altogether. It's approximately 2 points for the entire, so as you split each, is 2 points each. The pancakes are 2 points each as well, because you split the 4 points of Flourish into 2.
Yep.
And then you have...
Oh, no, 1 extra point, because there's the WW bar in there.
Oh, so 15 points.
15 points.
So I meant the WW bar. So yeah, 15 points. So That's not too bad.
15 points for a dessert, an appetizer,
Ready?
and an entree. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty okay with that because that means I technically still have like 9 points for snacks like later.
Exactly. Okay, I want to taste this now. So
Me
let's
too.
go. I want my sriracha though, because you know me.
Yeah. I'm just gonna taste it
It
without.
looks amazing.
I want to taste it without the sriracha first.
I'll taste it without sriracha
Without
first,
sauce?
and then I'll taste it after with. I love stuffed chicken with broccoli. You guys ever buy those things from TC or from the store or no name brand or where it's like a chicken breast stuffed with like broccoli and cheese? It kind of reminds me of that.
Wow.
Hey guys, could this become a regular thing or just a special occasion thing?
We
We
have
don't
some
know.
ideas.
We have some ideas. We don't know. We're trying it out with you guys. We'll get the feedback. We'll post on our group. So we'll ask you guys what you guys felt, what things need to change. It's really good.
Amazing.
Yeah, so the chicken is delicious. Definitely cheaper. I like the combo. You know what it did, guys? The Laughing Cow and the butternut squash were so mushy enough that it combined with the broccoli, and it feels like a cheese filling.
Yeah, it feels
It
very
feels like you're
cheesy.
having a cheese filling.
And you know what's really funny is it almost felt like it's a stuffing. Like it's not.
Yeah, it's really
it
good.
feels like potatoes. It has that potato consistency in your mouth, and there's not even
And
an ounce of potatoes in
the
there.
quinoa I know is going to be delicious because you always make this.
The quinoa.
Rosie wants you, check out Rosie.
Rosie! And I'm making you host again.
Sorry, I have to excuse myself briefly.
That's okay.
There has been a request for you to actually show a clear photo, like a clear thing, that the people on Zoom didn't really get a clear look at what you made.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you could do a close-up of those, please. There's been multiple requests.
Yes.
So I'll do another close-up.
Yeah, sorry, it's been a little eaten.
Okay, so if you guys look on the other screen, the other WWJ's video camera screen, I'm actually going to show you guys everything on here. So this is the chicken and quinoa combo. So if can you guys all see that? All good? Thumbs up, thumbs up? Okay?
No, someone says, Linda says she can't see it. Linda,
Just keep scrolling to...
So you guys, okay, so I think what it is that some people are looking at the one where you're talking.
Yeah,
There's two different screens.
there's two
So you
screens.
have to look for the second Jean-Luc and Nick screen, and there is where they're showing their photo.
Gotcha.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Okay,
Thanks,
cool.
Rosie.
Thanks, Rosie. So this is the chicken and quinoa on our plate here. Sorry, we already ate some of it. This is the spring rolls with the dip. This is the dessert right here with the sauce. That's it. Okay, so are we trying the pancakes?
Yes,
though?
I want to try the
Okay,
pancakes.
let's try the pancakes. So let me.
And I know I'm gonna like the sauce because I already tried it. So the strawberry balsamic
I'll
sauce
grab
is
another
actually
fork.
really good. I was like, yeah.
I'll try it. I've tried everything else, right? And I've not been disappointed so far.
Well, just try a little bit. Don't put it on your entire pancake. That way you don't have to eat it if you don't like it.
And that sauce is 0, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can eat this.
So winner, chicken dinner.
Oh yeah. I don't want to eat it. I want to keep eating the dessert before I finish my dinner.
It's really good. You know what it tastes like? First of all,
It tastes like a funnel cake.
I find it tastes like a blueberry muffin, but then that sauce is like,
It's like
funnel
the fruit explosion.
Yeah.
It's like a fruit explosion.
it's really good.
It's really good. That turned out really good. I love it.
So,
It's,
we did
it's
it.
exploding in your, it's like a taste explosion in your mouth.
Delicious.
Well, what's really cool is that I thought I would taste the
Chef reference.
I thought I would taste the peanut butter more, but I don't taste the
No.
peanut butter. But it still added like a sweetness
flavor.
to the flourish pancake.
I think we make pancakes at night, because pancakes is our nighttime dessert,
It's a
so
dessert,
we don't have
especially
that a
on Friday-
lot.
on Saturdays.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed this tonight. Like we said, we'll post a message on our group asking for feedback. So if any of you guys, please just say what you guys like, what you guys think we should change. If we change the format in some way, if there's different things we can do, maybe the poll should be a different way. Maybe have a topic of the day at the same time, so we can have a topic to talk about at the same time as doing the cooking.
It could even be, well, we even thought about, remember I had mentioned about doing the recipes of other restaurants, going out to your favorite restaurant. So we might do that live one day, where we ask you to send us your favorite restaurant entree or your favorite restaurant appetizer, and we make a WW version of it at home.
Exactly.
Can I ask you one quick question?
Sure.
Did you guys take photographs of your food?
No, we did not.
We don't have a device to
All
take a photograph
all our
on
devices
right now.
are being
Somebody
used.
wants to, because there's been a request for you to post a photo on Facebook, so obviously you can't.
We might be able to get a still shot from the video. We'll see if we can get a still shot from
So
the
if I
video.
go watch the video later, when it's uploaded on YouTube, I can take a screenshot of it and then post it later.
It will be a still shot of half-eaten, no, because we got it without it too.
Yeah,
We did get it without it, okay.
So we'll definitely look to post that. So thanks so much for joining us. We're actually gonna end on Facebook and YouTube, so we'll say
leave
goodbye.
Zoom.
We'll leave Zoom on, but we'll say bye to Facebook and YouTube.
FaceTube.
If you guys enjoyed this today, please hit the like button, leave some comments below, let us know how you like this, let us know what you want us to change. Please subscribe to our channel, please come back next time we do live. Tomorrow night at 7 p.m. is our live show, and we shall see you all then.
He sounds like he's begging.
Please, I beg you. Okay.
Only come back if you want to, because you know what? If you can't do us forever, don't do us forever.
Exactly. Do
right? I mean the forever method. Like, watch us forever. Like, come on. Get your head out of the gutter.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
So I already saw a few comments on both.